Hey y'all, it's Deb here from Creative Life. Today I want to share with you a super cute little windmill I made out of the foil laser paper that I got from InLoveArts shop. So it is super cute, y'all, and super easy to make, and it really does work. So it turns, and definitely if you blow on it, it definitely works. So I thought this was so cute. I also used not only the laser paper, okay, but we also used these cute little dies, okay, the flower mini album circle flower die, okay, so we used those as well. So as you can see, I used one part for the front up here, and then I used the other one for the back end. And then you'll need, just pick two colors of the laser foil, okay, the 6x6 piece, okay. So, how I did that was, you're going to go ahead and lay some tape all the way around the perimeter of your paper, okay. And you guys will not believe how simple this is, okay. So I just thought that these foil papers would look so cool as a little windmill, right? And how cute of an embellishment, like if you're doing a loaded envelope or something like that, you could make one of these for a little gift for your, for your partner, your swap, if you're doing a swap or whatever, and they come together so fast. So I absolutely loved it. Loved it. So, okay, so there is that, okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and you're going to go ahead and take one piece down just like this, okay. You're going to fold over the tape like this, the backing of the tape. Okay, and just to get this started, you're going to go ahead and place a little bit of glue on top of that tape. And the reason why I'm having you do this is that way you have some time to maneuver that around, okay? So just like that. All right. And I'm going to lay the blue piece right on top of that corner there, okay? And I want to make sure that it's butt up right in that corner, just like that. Okay, so now it's good to go. So you're going to go ahead and make sure that the rest of the sheet is lined up. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and grab that strip and just pull that down and go ahead and flatten that part out. So now you have it's adhered together. Okay, so now it will make it easier for this piece. So you're going to go ahead and take off the backing of this piece. Okay, and again, you're just going to follow that up. Okay, just like that. And that's how you're going to have a double-sided piece of paper, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up real quick. Okay, so if you have some white showing, you can cut that off, but it really doesn't, I don't think it really matters, but you can go ahead and you can just trim that up a bit if you wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and trim mine up just a tad. So the next thing, after you get your 6x6 piece cut, okay, you're going to go ahead and fold it over from corner to corner. So you're going to go ahead and fold this corner this way, okay, and you can go ahead and grab your bone folder. And these would be so fun for summer, right? If you have grandkids, or, you know, if you want to do like just a little cute project for somebody, you know, to send somebody. How cute is this? Is such a cute idea, especially during summertime. I like to put these outside in my flower pots. So, okay, so there you go. So there is that. So next, what we're going to do is you can go ahead and kind of gauge, if you want to, how far down you want to cut. You don't want to cut all the way down to the middle part though, okay? So how I did this is I went ahead and I just grabbed a pen, okay? So I grabbed a pen and I grabbed my ruler, okay? And what I did was I went in, and I'm going to do it on the pink. I'm hoping that it works, that it shows. So I went from the inside to about 1, and I went up to about 1 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a bit for y'all. Whoops. Okay, so there's my ruler. There's my middle part right here. Okay, and I'm going to do a tick mark at 1 1/4, and it's just going to be a little dot, just like that. Okay, not very much. Hoping that, you know, I can see that when I cut. It's not working out right. So I'm going to grab my other pen. Okay, and I'm just going to make another mark right at the 1 1/4 inch mark. Okay, and you can barely see my dot, but it's right there. You can see it. It's right there where my thumbnail is, right there. So I went all the way around, okay, all 4 areas, and I just measured to about 1 1/4. So I went around all 4 areas, okay, and it's right there, right there. And that's what you're going to do. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, okay, and you're going to go ahead and cut all the way up to that little mark you made. Now, if you go over it a little bit, don't worry about that. Okay, it's not a big deal. So now you have all these little flats, right? Just like this. Okay. So next, what you're going to do is you are going to need to get some double back tape, or whatever you like. You can use glue if you want to, but I find that the double back tape worked a lot better at adhering down the little, the way that we fan out the pieces. Okay, so once you have double back tape, you're going to get a 1-inch punch, circle punch. Okay, you're going to go ahead and punch that out. Okay, just like that. And you'll need 2 of these. Okay, so I have 2 of them right here that I've already done. Just like that. Okay. This first one here, okay, you don't have to back this up to cardstock or anything. All right. You're just going to go ahead and you're going to mount this right in the middle part, just like that. Okay. And then You're going to go ahead and remove that. Okay. You're going to go ahead and bring this top piece over and put that right in the center. Okay. And see how it stays really good. All right. With glue, it takes a minute for it to adhere down. So then you're going to bring the second piece up, place it right down in the middle, bring the third piece up, bring it right down in the middle, and the last piece you're going to bring up and you're going to place that right down in the middle. Now you're just going to make sure that all of these pieces are stuck down. Okay, and then what you're going to do is, because I already cut out the little flower die, okay, that's going to go right on top of that. So that's going to cover up that little circle. Okay, so it's going to go right on top of there, just like that. Okay, and let's see here, just like that. Alrighty, so then what you're going to do is you're going to need a foam and then like a little poker tool, or you know, whatever you have available to poke little holes. Okay, so then you're just going to go ahead and grab this and poke that right into the middle of your fan or your little windmill here. Okay, and then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to poke another one, but maybe off to the side a little bit, because you want to make that hole a little bit bigger. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys what you needed for this to get ready to when you make this. So let me, okay, and then you're going to just kind of circle it around. Okay, and I want you to make that hole just a little bit bigger. Okay, so that way when you place your stuff in there, it will turn easier. Okay, then and then you can cut out one of these. Okay, and this part is going to go in the back. Okay, and basically when you cut that out, you're just going to go ahead and trim off this back part. Okay, just like that. And you're just going to go ahead and make a circle, or punch a little hole right in the middle of that. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to punch a couple of little holes around it, because I want to make this really big. Okay, and then the last thing you are going to need besides your straw is you are going to need, and then the last thing you're going to need is you're going to need one of these a little pieces with the little prong, the long prongs. Okay, I have some other ones, but they're not quite long enough, so these are really short compared to this. So I'm going to lay this down real quick here. Okay, so this one right here is, you can see how much longer it is compared to this one. So I use the one with the longer prongs on it. Okay, so you are going to go ahead and need one of those. Alrighty, so and you want to make sure, like I said, your circle in the middle here is really big, not really big, but big enough to where this can go around it. Okay, so alrighty. Okay, so now that you've got this made here, all right, put your little piece inside of here, okay? And I want you to turn it around a few times. Make sure that it can turn with ease. If it turns around with you blowing on it, holding it in your hand, then you know you've got it good. That's how I tested it. So, alrighty. So you can go ahead and you can now with your second circle, okay, so the second circle that you punched out, all right, you're going to go ahead and I'm going to find my, there it is, my 1-inch circle punch, okay, and I'm going to punch a circle with the double back tape on that, okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab this piece, or you can grab the blue piece if you want. I think I'll stick a blue piece in there, okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch that. Now these are a little bit tough to punch. That's because they're laser paper, okay, and or they're kind of like a foil. So I am just rounding this off a little bit. Alrighty, and then you can go ahead and you can punch a hole in that middle part of that. Just, oops, that's a little bit off, isn't it? Let's see here. Okay. I think let me see if I can get it to, that's a little bit better. So hopefully it won't be too bad. So there is that. So I'm going to go ahead and, where's my little doohickey? So looks like that's big enough to cover that up a little bit. So there's that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just bring that over, put this in the back of your windmill, okay? And now you've got this piece right here. Again, you want to go ahead and twist it around and around. And I just made sure that it twisted with ease. So if I blew on it, it will turn, okay? So you just want to make sure that it does turn, all right? With your straw, okay, what I did with mine is I went ahead and stapled it on one side. And you don't have to if you don't want to, but I just felt that it was a little bit easier to get on there being stapled. So I grabbed my little stapler and I just pushed it together, and then I stapled one side of it. I'm just going to staple this side right here. Okay, so that's what that looks like. All right. And then what I did is I just went ahead and I grabbed my my little pokey tool. Well, actually, I take that back. I ended up grabbing my hole punch, and I ended up punching the hole in there, just like that. Okay. And then I took that, and I made sure that this part where the little prongs are on the staple was facing downward on top of the paper, okay? Once I got all of those together, then I go ahead and I'm pulled apart the prongs, okay? Flattened everything out, kind of pulled apart the prongs a little bit, okay? And then I grabbed my little tweezers or whatever you have, and I just bent these inward. So I kind of made them like a little loop. Okay, so what I did is I just beveled the little prongs over so they kind of like form a loop behind the little windmill, and that way it just turns easier and nothing lays flat against the back to prevent it from turning. Okay, so I hope that that helps explain what I did so a little bit better for y'all. Here is a better shot of how I turned over the little metal prongs. So, and that's how I did it. So we're done basically. So now it should go ahead and it should work. So how simple is that, right? All right, so there is the tutorial on how to make this super cute windmill out of the laser paper that we got from InLoveArts shop. So again, you get 50 pieces with this and you get multiple colors. So, I just absolutely love this paper. So thanks for joining me, y'all. I hope you had fun and take care. I will talk to you soon. Bye.